Hey everybody, this is Dr. Shane Samuel here.
This is Girish here from Revive Spine and Sport Physiotherapy and Chiropractic Clinic.
Today I wanted to go over a few drills. In particular, we're going to talk about 4 that are going to help enhance your shoulder overhead ability, okay? So we're talking about the ability to be able to go upwards like this. Now, we find that in an incomplete joint, you end up missing ranges of motion. And particularly something we see very often in the clinic is people that can't get overhead entirely. This can come from a number of different reasons. In particular, sitting is one of those, but mostly what we want to be able to get across here is we want to give you 4 drills to be able to utilize to try to enhance that position so that we can get more function, okay? So I'm going to have Girish demonstrate a few of these. So what we're going to have him do, the first thing we have to work on is we have to see how much shoulder ability he has to begin with. So what you're going to do, Girish, just bring the hands overhead. Both of them. That one as well. So we can kind of see is a little less elevation on the left side. So we're going to see if that improves. So let's have you come on down. The first thing we need to be able to work on is the upper back flexibility. So we're going to work on the thoracic movement. So let's have you lie on your back. We're going to be using a foam roller for this implement, okay? What you want to do is protect the neck, and what you're going to do is you're just going to find the tightest point in your rib cage where you find that you can't bend over top of the roller, and you're just going to utilize that position to be able to try to gain more motion. Spend anywhere from 30 seconds to 2 minutes here, okay? You want to really try to improve this position. You can make it even better by taking one arm, the worse arm, bring that overhead, while still protecting the neck and utilizing that as well. That's the first drill. So this is going to help with the mobility of the upper back. Next piece, what we have to do here is we have to start to figure out why you're having troubles with that overhead movement in the first place. Something common we see is tightness in the pectoralis major and minor musculature. We have tightness in the shoulder stability muscles, as well as we have tightness in the serratus anterior and latissimus dorsi. So Girish is going to show you a drill that's going to do a really good job of capturing all of those. So it'll be your left side, so face me on your side. He's going to put his arm overhead as much as he can without having pain in the joint itself, and he's going to roll forward and back over top of all those tissues, the pectoralis muscle group, the latissimus muscle group, and the serratus anterior. Again, spending 30 seconds to 2 minutes in this position. After he's completed with this exercise, what he's going to do is he's actually going to try to do a whole body anterior stretcher opening. So that position involves him lying flat on his back across the roller. This drill is fantastic for any kind of shoulder stiffness or tightness, as long as you can get into the position without pain. This is great for that, but what we're trying to do is we're trying to open up that shoulder complex so that he can come overhead and have that shoulder blade move better. So what I like to do, I like to spend anywhere from 1 minute to 5 minutes in this position. Very good drill. And lastly, we want to focus on some stability or strength training for the shoulder blade. Easy enough for him to be able to do. So let's have you come on up. This drill is called the wall slide. We're going to enhance it with a little bit better feedback with the TheraBand, but you don't necessarily need that either. If you're going to use a TheraBand, I like to have it around the elbow or just below the elbow crease. So come down. Yeah, there you go. What he's going to do is he's going to face the wall. Come over this way, Rich. Come this way. He's going to face the wall, spine in neutral position, and what he's going to do is he's going to try to create his overhead position. And one thing I really like to do, and the reason why I put the elbows around, or the TheraBand around the elbows, is because we want to work on this ability to rotate outwards. So what you're actually going to do is you're going to try to go this way and spread it apart. There you go. Now he's struggling. For this exercise, we want to start with around 10, but really your feedback is the best thing for you. You don't want to hurt. You don't want to go past the point of exhaustion. You want to feel the burn. You want to feel good quality movement. So now once he's finished about 10 or so repetitions, we can take a look at his overhead ability again. Let's see that left shoulder. He even looked more confident when he was pulling it up there. I mean, you see now the shoulder blade is actually tipping down. Now you follow that type of a recipe for shoulder overhead improvement, and over a number of sessions you should be able to see some type of improvement. If you're not seeing improvement, or any of these motions cause pain, or if you have a pre-existing shoulder condition, you know, it really is important to see your chiropractor or your physiotherapist, who can diagnose the issue and give you a more thorough plan of management. Again, we like to thank you all for watching, and make sure that you guys like this and just start sharing, and thanks a lot.